And we are live.
Yes.
Welcome, guys. I know we got some guests on the call, and this call is specifically for the people in the real estate industry. My name is Jennifer, alongside with my co-host Jose. And I have some friends on, and I will introduce them later on. I want them to share their story, but first, let me mute this real quick. There we go. But first, what I want you to do is turn off all distractions, guys. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready to take some notes and be able to take these nuggets, apply into your business as soon as you get off this broadcast. We're going to give you guys so much value that you are going to be able to rock out your business. So I'm going to pass the mic down to my co-host.
Awesome. Good night. Good night. How is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's doing wonderful. And tonight we're going to bring you this special webinar for your real estate agents because good friend of ours, Rebecca and Emily, are real estate agents. And, we have just seen them blossom, and really explode, in the last few months, applying some marketing strategies that we are learning together, guys. So we just put this special webinar together for you guys, and we're going to bring you a lot of value tonight. And I have a presentation I'm going to go through. And guys, I just want you guys just write down, take all these notes and just get ready. And we're going to go to a PowerPoint real quick. Just let me know when we are here.
There it goes.
Awesome. Okay, let me get comfy here. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about a few things tonight. And we're going to dive right into this presentation.
This broadcast is brought to you by Black Ops Underground Marketing.
Awesome. So, guys, some of the stuff that we're going to be covering tonight, we're going to go over some of the struggles and pain in your marketplace, struggles and pain in your industry. We're also going to show you how to successfully set up your Facebook profile for success. We are also going to show you how to build a targeted audience through Facebook for your industry. And we're also going to show you how you can 10x your business and income starting tonight. All right, so we're going to dive right into this, guys. I'm super excited about this.
Woo-hoo.
All right, so we're going to start with the pain points, all right, in your industry. And I know this because I have a lot of people that I know that are in the real estate industry, and I know this very well. One of the things that people worry about and agents worry about is they worry about the next closing. When's that next closing going to come, or that next commission, right? And I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with in this industry. And, I've been working on commissions for a long time and self-employed for a long time. And I know how worrisome that could become. Okay. Next thing. This right here, we pulled it up from, off the internet. And this is an example of some of the expenses that realtors have, when it comes to running their business. And as you guys can see, this is based on last year, 2016. So probably by this year, this with inflation is probably a little bit, probably close to that. But obviously, there's a lot of expenses you guys have, office supplies, equipment, phone bills, referral relationships, if you pay for referrals. Marketing, right? Marketing, online ads. I see a lot of those real estate agents out there with the ads in the print and the billboards. That's big money, guys, right? Email marketing, professional development, real estate coaching, seminars, continuing education, those trainings, probably special. I'm pretty sure you guys get special trainings, business and promotion expenses, technology, websites, customer relations management software, right? Vehicle expenses. It could get up there, right? So they say that the average is about $7,000. All right, what's next here? No or slow cash flow. This is often the case with a lot of people are self-employed and can't get traction in their business. They suffer with this, right? And obviously, if you have no or slow cash flow with your business, you're going to struggle having a marketing budget if you're not making the cash. Also, I know a lot of you guys have there's special trainings and events that you guys have to, go to. Maybe your company that you're with has some kind of corporate training. It's kind of tough to get there when you're tight on money, right? And often this leads to a lot of frustration and desperation, right? So moving on. So another major problem that a lot of real estate and self-employed people have is to find leads, right? They can't find leads. And this is a little fun fact that we pulled up that says that real estate agents only get 3% of their leads from websites, only 3%. All the other leads mostly come from either referral or just other advertising routes that you guys go. So if you struggle to generate leads, you're going to have a dry pipeline, right? Because everybody in sales starts building that pipeline little by little, and until it fills and it starts overflowing. And that's usually when you have a good traction and good business going, when your pipeline is full, right? So obviously, if you don't have your pipeline full, you're gonna have no one to show homes to. Probably don't have many listings, right? Referral business is probably non-existent, because if you're not closing deals, you're not probably getting many referrals. And it's going to be hard to build a client list. It's going to be hard, right? If you don't have the leads coming in all the time. So that's tough. And I know for our business, I mean, it's the same thing, for marketing. Well, guys, another thing a lot of people struggle with is the skills that are necessary to close these leads after you get the leads, right? I know when, I know last time I bought a house, I shopped around, and I kind of was looking for my own houses at once. And actually, I kind of jumped realtors. I didn't know I was doing an injustice, but, there's some kind of people calling me, they're kind of mad, but I found my own house, I mean, that's,
Some people struggle with that. Yeah. You get all these leads, and what if you get all these leads, but then you don't know how to close them, right? It's so important to learn the skills for you to be able to close the leads when you do get them.
Absolutely. Totally agree. All right, moving on. So these are some of the areas that real estate agents need to work on based on statistics here in order to grow their salary, right? As you can see, sales, oral and verbal communications, customer service, CRM, social media marketing, which is essential now pretty much for anybody that is in business to have a presence on social media, right? Moving on, right? And now what's the next slide here? All right, so we're going to talk about some of the stats here, and we're looking at income now. Income, all right? And this chart here is based on experience, right? And I know that the national average right now, that the average real estate agent is making between $35,000 and $49,000 a year on average. And they say that also they're only closing between 2 to 5 deals a year. And I was very surprised to hear those numbers. But I mean, what is like 2 million licensed agents out there, right? Mm-hmm. We read. So I mean, we know that's very tough. It's very, very competitive. It's a competitive market. And, you need marketing for this. This is true,
Yeah. So right here, we could go over some of these numbers. So if you're in the industry less than 2 years, you're making, the median amount is, around $8,000-9,000. And then you jump up to 16 years of experience. So being in the industry for that amount of time, that's where you usually start seeing the big numbers. When people don't have the skills that you need to, be successful in the industry and find these leads and close them.
It takes time. It takes time to build those skills, unless you have a mentor. All right. So we're going to run down. So these are the 10 reasons that most real estate agents fail in the industry. And success requires a particular mindset. You got to have a particular mindset when you're self-employed. I don't care what you do. If you're self-employed, you better have a solid mindset. So number one says you won't prospect. They're just not out there. A lot of agents are, either don't have the skills or don't even know where to start properly prospecting for qualified leads, right? Number 2, the follow-up. A lot of agents just don't simply follow up enough or enough times. I know I was in sales for a long time. I was a sales manager at a car dealership. And I know from my sales experience, the fortune is in the follow-up, guys, right? Number 3, People that have a bad experience just take them down the rabbit hole, right? You know, you have one bad experience, and you just want to throw in the towel, and you say, oh, man, you know, you start, you know, self-talking yourself. Maybe this isn't for me, on and so forth. Number 4, you think the business is just too hard. Maybe you think, man, maybe this is too hard. Maybe this is not for me. When the truth is that you haven't made a decision to be great yet, right? In your industry. Number 5, you'll say it's too competitive. There's just too many agents out there. My market's saturated with agents. There's not enough business out there for me, which I know for a fact that's not true. Number 6, a lot of us just make the same mistakes over and over again, right? The same stuff, instead of just trying to, you know, come up with a new strategy to change it. Number 7, you'll choose comfort over success, which this is often the case with a lot of industries, not only the real estate industry. With, once again, anything that you have to, you're self-employed, that you have to make your own money, you have to go out there, get your own prospects and your own business. Some people just choose to stay in that comfort zone, and they rather sacrifice their success, you know, and just stay in that little comfy chair. All right. Number 8, you won't make it a team sport, right? That's that lack of mentality. A lot of us have it. 9, your outlook is too short-sighted, right? It's just too short-sighted. You're thinking about now, I need money now, right? You know, you're not seeing the overall big picture. The vision is just not there, maybe, right? And that comes with mindset, guys. That comes with mindset. And number 10, a lot of people just focus on their expenses instead of focusing on growing their sphere and level of influence in the industry, right? You know, and I could relate to that, you know, because that happens in a lot of different industries. You know, people just, you know, oh man, I just can't keep investing money, and I'll forget about it, and I'll do something else. And like, why, man? Listen, it takes money to make money.
And the best investment that you can make is in yourself to grow your business and, you know, grow your career and grow your mindset. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. And we're going to move on from this, guys. So tonight, what we hope to do and what we're going to show you can and will stop the suffering. It will stop the suffering. It will stop the long nights, the anxiety, the frustration, the desperation. Okay. It's just going to stop that. So we're just going to crumble that up, throw that out, right?
Out the window.
And we're going to move on. We're going to move on, guys. And this is what I want you to really think about tonight, okay? You know, what we're going to show you tonight you could leverage off of this many different ways. Not only you could implement these strategies into your current business, you're also going to learn real marketing skills that you can apply to any type of business, okay? Any type of business. So I want you to keep that in mind. So what if we told you that there was a way that you could turn your personal Facebook profile into an ATM machine, okay? That's exactly what we're going to go over tonight, and we're going to show you that. I bet you're going to like this, okay? And you could start popping $1,000 commissions on a regular basis. What would that do for your business if you had access to that type of cash? Now we're talking about, you could use this as a filler between commissions. You could use this to fuel up your ad campaigns. You could use this to advertise yourself and for expenses, right? And we're going to show you how to do that tonight. OPM, other people's money. That's what we're going to do. So this is what I want you to do. All right. I want you to think about your Facebook profile as if it was a storefront. Okay. It's a storefront, guys. That's exactly what this platform was built to do. You know, when Facebook came along, I know a lot of people use it for social media, to keep in contact with their friends and family. But I'm telling you right now, Facebook is a money-making platform, okay? Money-making platform, I'm telling you right now. And there is 2 billion reasons why. 2 billion reasons why, guys. All right. And these are a few of the stats. These are a few of the stats that, we put together. All right. Just so you can understand how powerful Facebook really is. All right. When Jennifer and I first discovered this, and, we're looking for social media platforms to go with, and we took a really good look at Facebook, and we're like, man, almost 2 billion at the time. Now it's really close to 2 billion, right around 2 billion active Facebook users. 5 new profiles are created every second. That is crazy. Every second. So that's 10. Those 2 seconds, right? The highest traffic occurs midweek between 1 and 3 p.m. All right. We learned that on Thursdays and Fridays, engagement is 18% higher because it's towards the weekend. All right. Every 60 seconds on Facebook, there's about over 500,000 comments posted. 500,000 comments posted every 60 seconds, people. This is amazing. And about half of the millennials, which is the future, right? They're the ones that are coming and living up to adult life. They go on Facebook. First thing when they wake up, they go on Facebook. And that is just like, what? All right, so just keep this in mind. That's why we chose Facebook. Now, we're going to show you what you're going to do to set up your profile for success, okay? We're using Jennifer's profile here for an example, okay? You want a clear, high-quality picture of you smiling. A nice, genuine smile.
Cheese.
Smiles, guys, smiles attract smiles, guys. And smiles attract people, okay? It's very important. I know a lot of people would like to put maybe a logo or a picture of their company they represent. Wrong. Put a picture of you, okay? Smiling further. Also, your Facebook cover picture should paint your preferred state of being, okay? Because you are a real person, right? And remember, your goal is to build rapport. You're going to start building rapport with people on social media, okay? And, it should paint your picture of your perfect state of being. And in this case, this is when Jennifer and I were in St. Thomas in the spring this year. And we were, she was sitting right on.
And I like working from islands.
She likes it, you know what I mean? When she's sitting there on her laptop, it paints a nice picture, right? And also, the other thing you're going to do is make sure you fill out your intro section and your about section, guys. Make sure you guys do this. This is very, very crucial. And later on in the presentation, you're going to figure out why. You're going to see why this is so important, okay? So that's step number 1. Now, moving on. Now, when you get on social media and you start interacting, just don't put listings of properties you're selling. Engage with your audience. You need to engage with your audience, right? So you're going to want to start asking questions that are engaging. And these are just a couple of examples here that you want people to engage with you, right? And, you want to post questions that, people are going to answer, all right? And you're going to start building rapport with them. Moving on. You also are going to edify the gurus, okay? Edifying people, positivity, inspiration goes a long, long way, all right? Because people are attracted to that. We live right now in a dark society. There's a lot of stuff going on. If you turn on the news, all you see is negativity, or we're going to war, this is happening, that's happening, right? So everyone's really kind of like living under a dark cloud for the most part. So once you start inspiring people, motivating people, right? Be that person of positivity, right? Share books that are valuable, like Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, videos, inspirational videos. What this would do is it's going to connect you to a leadership status. People are going to start looking at you as a leader amongst their Facebook wall, and right now, if you're not really that active on Facebook, and let's say you just have friends from around, town and stuff, you may scroll through your news feed and you notice a lot of negativity, right? So that's the same thing they see. So once they see something that is inspiring, that's motivational, they may be having a bad day, most likely, right? They're going to start thinking about you. And then eventually what happens is, because I know for a fact this happening, I've had plenty of people tell me this, when people start seeing stuff inspirational, it's not even posted by you, they relate it back to you and they think of you. Now you're sticking it out in their mind. You see how this, you're catching the drift here?
Psychology.
A little psychology, yes. Also, here's our friend Emily posting some stuff, to be engaged. And I mean, look at this, she posted up positivity, right? And look, instantly 37 likes, 17 comments. Tons of people just engaging with her. Now they're getting to know who Emily is, right? As a person, right? And that's going to open up a door, guys. That's going to open up a door. I'm telling you right now. Just be authentic. Be authentic, Put pictures of food, guys. Everybody loves pictures of food. You're out eating breakfast, dinner, lunch. Post it, and you're going to see. Yeah, I know. And another thing you want to do is comedy, funny. Here's Emily put up pictures. Look at, man. Who's that? Tom Selleck. Ain't that Tom Selleck? Out there with,
You're going to make people laugh.
Yeah, you change their state of mind. It might be like the only laugh they had of the day, right? And as you can see there, Emily got 29 likes on this post, and some comments on there. Another thing you want to do is family outings, right? You're out with your husband, your wife, your children. Post some pictures out there. Post some pictures. You guys have to remember, right? People want to do a business that they know, they like, and they trust, right? So if you're being transparent with your life, that you're a real person, you're out there, you're doing stuff, people start getting to know you, and they start taking a liking to you, right? People build rapport, and they get attracted to people that they are like them, right? Or people that they want to be like. So it's very important that you do this. Also, if you're single, let's say you don't have a family, hobbies, special interests, right? Whatever represents you, make sure you put it out there. Now, this right here is huge, guys. Facebook Live, okay? Facebook Live. Here's an example. Here's another post that, Emily put out there. Now she's talking about business, right? She's out there. She's educating her audience. That's priming your audience, guys. You're priming them, right? You're getting them in that mindset. You also want to do this, right? And get them in a mindset that when they know what you do for a living, now you're not always trying to reach out to them and pitch them, right? Now they know what you're doing. And guess what? Once they start thinking about either selling their home or maybe even a market to buy a home, you're the first person that's going to come to their mind. Like, man, who's that on my Facebook who's a realtor? Oh, Emily. She's always talking about, I'm going to call her up. I'm going to reach out to her, right?
And the cool thing with the Facebook Live as well, if you have a business page, like Emily has a business page for her realty business, and so does Rebecca, you can also go live from your business page.
Yes.
So this is a feature that, it's all about video, guys. 2017 to 2018 is all about videos and lives.
So guys, if you fear public speaking, like most people do, you got to get over it. Got to get over it, man. You got to get out there, put yourself out there. I'm telling you, this will put you in the top % of your industry. I guarantee it. Okay. And right here, we see Emily did a live here, and she was talking about a seminar, right? And as you can see, 171 views at the time that we took this snapshot, right? 171 views, guys. It's 171 people.
Eyeballs on your
that had a conversation with Emily without even speaking to Emily. So while Emily was out there closing on a house or following up with prospects, right? She had a clone copy of herself speaking to 171 people. Think about it, okay? Let's move on to the next one here.
Some more examples.
Some more examples here. Here's Jennifer. We always catch her with a nice still
crazy
shot.
Face.
And here's Ari, and as you can see, 284 views on Jennifer's, right? 17 comments, 28 likes, right? A couple shares there. And those numbers keep growing. Remember, this stays on your Facebook profile, and you'll be surprised. You'll be sleeping, and there's someone spending time with you that you're building rapport through video, guys, okay? And here's Ari with, look at this, 2,300 views at the time we took this snap, 72 comments and 179 likes, right? This is the best way to build rapport with people, I'm telling you, without even speaking to them, okay? All right, so let's move on here. What's the next one? All right. So now we're going to take you and show you how you can build a targeted audience through Facebook for your industry or niche, okay? This is what's next here. All right, so first thing you're going to do is that you're going to connect and become social with social media. You're going to become social. As funny as that sounds, guys, you know, I know a lot of times we get on there and we kind of snoop around through news feed, right? And we look what everybody's doing, but we don't even interact.
Most people are on social media.
You're not being social on social media. So that's how you're going to start. That's the first thing. This is how you're going to do it, right? Facebook groups, guys. Facebook groups are enormous right now. Huge, huge, huge. There's these huge communities, right, of your industry, whatever industry you're into, whatever market or whatever niche you're in. I guarantee you there is a group out there on Facebook already. And if not, congratulations. You'll be the first one to open up the first group, whatever it is that you're into. I'm telling you right now. So it's a great way to get connected with people is search to groups.
You can just go on the search box and go to the group section and type real estate and PAL. You will see so many different groups in your industry.
Yeah, we're in quite a few of them ourselves.
Yep.
High influential people, right, in your industry, their fan and business pages, right? Every industry has someone that's really big in there, right? Go out there, find them on Facebook. They have a Facebook fan page, most likely with tens of thousands of followers, right? Those people, you know, those are people in your circle. Those are people in your space of influence, right? You know, that's a great way to connect. Also, the audience from top earners from your industry, right? If you're out there trying to follow somebody in your industry, how did they do it? You know, all those people are great to connect with. It's all about your network, right? All right, moving on. All right, this is huge. So remember in the beginning, I told you that it's very, very important for you to fill out your about and intro section. And this is why. So Facebook just came out with this feature on their mobile app a few months ago. It's called Discover People, okay? And if you go onto your mobile app and you go down to the bottom right-hand corner and hit those three lines, you're going to scroll down to where it says Discover People, okay? And it'll be a little page that's going to pop up. It looks like this, and it's going to tell you, make sure your profile is up to date so people can know you better. So what this does, guys, this is going to link you in the groups, all right, with things that you have in common with other people. Things you have in common, all right? So you're going to be able to connect with people from past events that you attended on Facebook. You're going to be able to connect with people that are in the same groups as you, right? You're also going to connect with people in your local area.
Bingo.
In your local area. And I know this is huge for realtors. In your local area, okay? Think about it. All right. So with that said, I'm just going to go down or break down what most people do in business. What most people do in business when they work for themselves. Most people do is that they go out there, you know, they get, in your case, you probably went out there and got your licensing, paid for your classes, right? You went out there and took the test, got your license, and you invest your money into trainings and products, right? You know, whatever it is in your company, and that's your primary business, right? Then you're going to go out there and you're going to hit the field and you're going to learn some free strategies on how you can market yourself. You're probably going to talk to your peers. How do you do it? How do you do it? You probably have some kind of corporate training manual. This is where you should start, right? And, you know, this often takes at least 2 to 4 years, about 2 to 4 years, so you can start learning and really start perfecting these strategies that you're trying to learn for free, and risk of, you know, losing a lot more of your personal money, because you're investing into marketing, you're investing into other classes, other trainings, right? And this is the same for a lot of other businesses. And after a couple of years, after 2 or 3 years, you start finally making profit, right? And to reinvest into your business, to run ads, to run and keep growing. But unfortunately, most people never get to that point where they're reinvesting. They just simply either give up, they run out of money, and, you know, bills start catching up with them, and they just say, hey, listen, I have to go work a job again. Now they're doing part-time real estate, you know, part-time job. then you start just kind of fading away a little bit more. And you just kind of just say, well, maybe next year, once I get caught up on my bills, I'll try real estate again. And you just disappear, right? So tonight, we're going to show you how you can 10x your business and your income, okay? And we're going to show you how you can do this. How? The first thing that I could advise is that you have to get access to a millionaire mentor, okay? What is a millionaire mentor? Millionaire mentors, I mean, are in every industry, okay? And it's simply someone that's making about 10 times the amount of money that you would like to make. 10 times the amount of money. So let's say if you're aiming at 6 figures to start off with, right? 100 grand, then your millionaire mentor needs to be making at least $1 million a year, correct? Right? If you're looking to make $1 million, then that mentor should be making 10 times whatever you want to make already. Then that'd be 10 million. That's step number 1. 2, you want to be able to provide value, right? And establish rapport on the front end, guys, right? When you meet people, you want to establish, provide value, whatever it is, whatever it is in your market, whatever you do. You want to just not talk about business right away, start establishing rapport and building up your list, your client list, right? And then obviously promote your business on the back end, right? Find out what's going on in their life, find out what they need. Obviously, you're not going to sell them a house if you don't know what type of house they need, right? Then you want to focus on their goals. This just goes back to what I was saying, focus on them more. How can you help this person? How can you help this person, right? And you don't want to tarnish those relationships. You just want to keep building, put them on your list. Keep building, put them on your list, right? And absolutely, you don't want to be pitching. You don't want to be pitching. You don't want to be pushy. You don't want to be salesy, right? People run from that, right? Usually when you walk into a store in the mall or something, someone comes up to you, hey, can I help you find anything? You're like, no, right? Pushback. No, you can't. Like,
it's the same
I'm
way
okay.
with your business.
So it's the same thing when you're in sales, guys. I know a lot of people in real estate say, I'm not yes, you are. You're in sales. You know what I mean? You have to prospect. You got to sell. You got to close the deal. You're selling, right? Like Grant Cardone says, sell or be sold, right? So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the vault and we're going to show you what Black Ops Underground Marketing can offer you, okay? And what you can expect when you come on to Black Ops Underground Marketing and team up with millionaire mentors and entrepreneurs from around the world that are all doing this. Emily, Rebecca, we all work together. We're all partnered up in the mentoring, but we all have different businesses, right? So you can apply this to any business, guys. 100% transferable skills, any industry. So tonight I will be introducing to you not 1, but 3 millionaire mentors, okay? 3 millionaire mentors. The first one is Darren Little. He's from Vancouver, British Columbia, hometown of Emily as well. She's out there. And he's been in the marketing industry for about 30 years now. 30 years he's been doing marketing. Started offline, has found his way online for over 10 years now, and has does quite well for himself, Darren is the founder of Black Ops Underground Marketing. And he is also an author. He's also known as the LMM superhero. He has a lot of experience with the network marketing industry. He's also known as a quantum millionaire. He's very, very deep into the quantum mechanics and quantum physics. And he's just an awesome guy. He's been very, very helpful to us, to Jennifer and myself. And later on, you'll hear our story. The second one is Ari Maccabee. Ari is in the Philippines. He lives out in Manila, Philippines. He's been, he's very huge on online. He knows a lot of marketing. He is a master copywriter. He's really into cryptocurrency, into investments, very, very special guy. He's awesome, very well, great hearted, right? I would say Ari has an awesome heart. All right. He's a lot of help as well. The third millionaire mentor we have is Cedric Penn. He has about 30 years experience in the marketing industry as well. He is an author to multiple books, multiple best-selling books on how to create money. And just alone, he has earned $17 million in the marketing industry alone, and about $38 million in his career overall. So I said you guys need a millionaire mentor. Now I just introduced you to 3 millionaire mentors, right? So moving on. This is what you can expect when you come into the group. We're going to take you in and we're going to bring you to a secret group that we have on Facebook, all right, with over 1,500 entrepreneurs worldwide.
And it keeps growing every day.
Every day, guys. It's awesome. I've met so many amazing people from around the world. So this is a community, right? And this is how we all communicate on Facebook in a secret group. And like I said, everybody is into different things, and we all come together because we have one thing in common, and that's marketing. All of us need marketing and mindset training, and that's what we train together, okay? You will have 24/7 support from our group. Obviously, there's people all the way around the world, so there's always people awake. So it doesn't matter if you're working on something at 3 in the morning and you have a question, you'll jump right in the group there, you ask away, and guarantee within 5 minutes or less, you'll have maybe multiple people answering you back, reaching out to you, trying to help you out, okay? And you're also going to be able to plug into a proven system that has paid out more than $1.5 million in paid out commissions with 0 advertising dollars, guys. Once again, 0 advertising dollars, straight profit, okay? So when you come in, right, we're going to take you into the group. You're going to be able to go into the file section. And when we say these guys have like put everything out on the silver platter for us, rolled out the red carpet, it is very simple, okay? You're going to print out your operations manual, and that takes you through day by day, step by step on some really good training, you know, how to set yourself up. And there's a lot of content there. There's hours of trainings. I mean, it's awesome. It's been amazing for us. Also, what's going to be in there, you're going to see these are called swipes, guys. These are called swipes, okay? And you're going to be able to copy and paste these, right? And these are written by the millionaire mentors. The graphics are already done there. You're going to be able to literally copy and paste these and put them on your profile when you're advertising, you know, Black Ops, okay? And you're going to figure, I mean, this is all going to come together very soon here, guys. So how can you, right, break into the marketplace on the online world and bring massive value to the masses, right? So a lot of people, it doesn't matter what they do, right? Real estate agents, doesn't matter, you know, if you sell insurance, mortgage brokers, if you do just small business, right? If you own a restaurant, a pool hall, it doesn't matter. You need marketing, right? You need marketing for any business. And you also need personal development and leadership skills, right? So those are the 2 things that we focus on. And our millionaire mentors have shown us this, how we can leverage off of this, just knowing this, right? Where 97% of the industry fails, the 3% focuses on these things. You know, the first thing is leadership and personal development, guys. I'm telling you right now, and I often, you know, we do consulting online and we talk to a lot of people, and sometimes I'll straight up tell them, you know, because I mean, sometimes it's tough, you know, you got to be kind of tough with people and stand in your truth and say, listen, you don't have the mindset right now to even be in business, you know, and I don't want to, you know, if you don't have the mindset, I don't care what you do, how much money you spend, you're not going to succeed the way you want to succeed because your mindset is just not there. So this is very crucial for any type of business. Also leadership skills. When you start learning how to delegate, how to solve problems, and just how to step into your leadership power in your industry, people around you are going to notice, and they're just going to start coming to you. They're just going to start showing up. And the other thing is marketing strategies. Marketing strategies for any business. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's offline, online, doesn't matter. When you know marketing, real marketing, you're going to be able to market any type of business, okay? So what they have done for us, right, what they show us how to do is to find a product that you can own the reseller rights to. So this would be equivalent to owning a reseller rights to a famous book, a very popular book or something, you know, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Can you imagine? So that's exactly what we've done. We went out and we found a product. It's called the Genesis Library. And it focuses on those 2 key areas, okay, that you can own the reseller rights to and leverage off of that. And I'm just going to go very quickly. I'm going to go through what the library contains. Okay, this library is broken down to 3 different sections. Section 1 will be marketing. Now, they have everything on current online marketing, offline marketing, whether it's Facebook, whether it's learning how to blueprint your business out, whether it's you want to learn how to make extra income on social media, LinkedIn, Telegram, all kinds of mindset training. I mean, this has a lot of stuff, guys. We've had this library for over a year, and we haven't even come close to seeing everything in this library. And it's 100% digital, and they also update it. So they keep it up to date on the new stuff that comes out, any new things on social media that we should know. It's in our library, okay? And there's just more stuff, more examples on here. Then the second part focuses on professional and personal development. Well, this is very crucial. This is the mindset stuff, right? So here, this is 24 audios. These are 24 different self-made millionaires, okay? And right here up on the left-hand corner, you're going to notice somebody that I just showed you is Darren Little. Our very own Darren Little is in this library, okay? And these are self-made millionaires, guys. So
you get access to interviews and kind of pretty much
pick their
brain through these audios inside the Genesis library.
Guys, Jack Zufel, I don't know if you guys know who Jack Zufel is, but he is the author of DNA of Success, which is one of the best sellers on Amazon, okay? And he has a lot of content in here. He has poured a lot of content into his library. Jack is an amazing guy, self-made millionaire. The Village. If anybody knows what The Secret is, anybody seen The Law of Attraction, the movie, The Secret, well, they got the content to make that movie from this right here, The Village, okay? So if you like The Secret, you're going to love The Village. They give you 12 different videos, over 6 hours of content. It's really amazing. It's really good stuff. Very interesting, actually. Then the third section that the library is broken down to is health and wellness. You know, a lot of times, you know, we forget, you know, if we get office jobs and we're behind a computer a lot, we forget about our health. And this reminds us and gets us up to date on what we should be doing and how should we treat our mind, how we should exercise, even attitude checks. Everything's here. It's really good stuff. Okay. And that's what the library consists of. Okay. So that's our platform that we leverage off of. And then we're going to show you what smart people do, right? Like Jennifer and myself, you know, we invested into Black Ops, you know, because we want to learn real marketing skills. And we said, man, we can make money with this as well. And it could be a filler, right? In between where, you know, we're doing offline business and online business. And we said, wow, well, we could fill in the gaps with these $1,000 payouts, right? So that's what we've done. We've copy and paste our way to $1,000 commissions. You know, you sell today, you get paid today. Instantly, okay? Almost, it's just like an ATM, pays right out. So what this allows us to do with that cash is to be able to go and without risk of our capital, using other people's money, we could fund ad campaigns for other businesses. We could buy into trainings and more, you know, personal development, right? That's just going to help us grow and excel in our life and our business.
And pay for events, you know, and any marketing material that you need to keep growing your business.
Absolutely. And, you know, and this leads us to the 7-figure formula, right? The 7 that these guys use. These guys all make over $1 million easily a year, okay? They all have multiple income streams, all of them. And most millionaires have multiple income streams, okay?
At least 7, guys.
So, guys, this is what the same thing you're going to do, because once you learn this formula, this is a formula, all right? And there's a lot of different little pieces to this formula. They give it all to you, and you're going to understand this once you get into it and start practicing these skills. You're going to understand it, and it's going to make a difference in your entire life, all right? You're going to want to get into different income streams. And whatever you're doing, you're going to rise to the leaderboards. You're going to become an influence in your circle. I'm telling you right now. Inevitable, right? So now
I'm taking it over.
We're taking it over. Go ahead.
We're going to talk about real people with real results and real stories. I'm going to have Emily come on here. And, you know, Emily, as we talked about, she has made a little over $79,000 in the last couple of weeks. told us that she gets leads in her sleep. She has multiple streams of income and has stepped into leadership power. So I am going to take the PowerPoint off, and I'm going to allow Emily to introduce herself. Tell us a little bit about your background. How did you find Black Ops, and what has it done for your business?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, everyone. So I am in the real estate industry. I've been a realtor for the past 6 years. I got into Black Ops because I wanted another stream of income, not knowing that the strategies that I was learning, I applied naturally to my business. So that's where it snowballed. After 2 or 3 months of being solid and consistent with applying the strategies, I found people calling me right when they're ready to buy or ready to sell. So that's when I realized that it was the training from Black Ops that was working for me. And the biggest takeaway I got from that was us providing the value without expecting anything in return. So that is what I did to my sphere, and that is what worked. And with me, because I did not grow up in Canada, my sphere, my network isn't that wide, right? So I need to work extra hard at it. That's why in the beginning, I struggled with my business because I didn't really know a lot of people. I relied on family and friends to give me referrals. Of course, that dries up very quick, right? So after years of doing that, so late last year, I got into Black Ops, and that's where it just snowballed. Because of applying the strategies, I now know what I should be doing consistently, and the leads and the prospect just come to me. I don't even need to chase them anymore. It's not like before when I used to worry about the next client, where the next client is coming from, where the next commission check is coming from. Now I know what to do to make it consistent. Like, as long as I apply the training, as long as I apply the marketing strategies, I know that something is coming. It's just a matter of time. And with that, because of the bump in my income, I now have a marketing budget, right? And because the marketing strategies that we're learning, we don't pay for ads, right? But because of the bumping in my income, I'm able to pay for ads, right? And then more leads come in. And so it's just a cycle. With our industry, it takes years for people, for families to decide whether they're going to buy or sell. It's not an impulsive purchase, right? So it takes years to incubate. So as long as I keep on filling that pipeline, as long as I keep filling my funnel, then someone will likely to buy or sell, in the near future. So that's the key. You have to fill in your pipeline. And for us to be able to maintain those people in there, we have to keep on providing value. So what Jennifer and Jose showed earlier, the videos that I post, those are videos of me providing value. I don't do it all the time because not everyone is in the market to buy or sell, right? So I do it occasionally, providing value. I post a lot about my kids. And whenever I see someone, they will tell me that, oh, your kids are so cute, blah, blah, blah. And they feel like they know me because I post about them, right? So right away, you build that rapport, which we need so that people will start to trust us and like us and work with us. And that's very important. Some agents, sometimes they question, how come I posted an ad on Facebook, but nothing happened, right? But you post it once, people don't know you. Why will they work with you, right? So you need to know what to do with the leads that come in. You need to have a system where you put them in, where you can provide that value to them consistently. That way you build the rapport, you build the trust, and then when they're ready to buy or sell, then they contact you. So there should be a system that you put into place. And because of Millionaire Mentoring, because of Black Ops, I was able to do that for my business.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
I wanted to ask you a question. I thought you were done with that part, but tell me about the mindset stuff. Like, how has the mindset, affected you in your home, in your business, and overall in your life?
Yeah, huge. The tools in the system, you can easily get that from anywhere. You can easily get that online from any program to set up those systems. But if you don't have the mindset to take massive action, to put these systems in place and to take action on it, then it's going to be useless. I always say, you can read all the books that you want. If you don't have the mindset to take action, then those books are going to be useless, right? So mindset to me is key. In our business, it's very common that people will, they say they will work with you, and then at the end, they will buy or sell with someone else, right? And it's very common that agents would beat themselves up for it, right? Is it something that I did wrong? Is it, what is it that happened? But most of the time, it's not us. It's the client or these people deciding to go with someone else. And we can't control that, right? So I learned the mindset to just let it go, right? Because there's always something else that'll come along. And I don't beat myself up with it. And we develop the mindset of abundance, of having leads that'll come to you. Anything is possible. Like we don't stop whenever there's a hiccup. We don't stop there. We just keep going and going and going. And we learned to have that mindset that anything is possible. And another thing that I am finding very valuable with this is I'm able to transfer these skills to my kids. Now I'm raising them to be leaders. I raise them and teach them that it's okay for them to fail, right? Because every time they fail, they learn something. So all these skills I'm transferring to them, and that I think is priceless. And I'm so glad for Millionaire Mentoring teaching me all these skills that I can transfer to everyone around me.
Yes. And, I wanted to say congratulations. When we did the registration for this webinar, you were, I think, at 61,000. And then you hit us up and you're like, hey, we need to update the income 79,000 in like just the last 2 days. So we just want to say congratulations. We love to see people grow. We love to see your success. And I cannot wait to see what another year, is going to be for you and your business and your family. So thank you for being here and co-hosting this webinar with us. I'm also going to allow Rebecca. Rebecca, I'm going to mute you. Share with us, where are you from? How did you find Black Ops? And how has Black Ops helped you in your real estate business?
Hi, my name is Rebecca. I'm from Miami, Florida. I joined Black Ops thinking it was going to help me with my marketing needs, but what I encountered instead was that Black Ops was a leadership academy. On the 6 weeks I have been with Black Ops Underground Marketing, I have acquired lots of valuable information that has served me to improve the way I conduct my real estate business. These skills include being the attractor factor for leads and getting closure. This is very important for us. This is critical for us realtors to be able to close, because if we get the leads but we're not able to close them, it does no good. I have also learned to provide more value to my customers. Whereas before I was thinking only on how much commission or how much am I gonna get for myself. Instead now I try to provide more quality, more value, and they like it and they call me. My leads have improved tremendously. I get phone calls every day. I have currently 3 listings and I'm very happy and excited to be working with you guys.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
We're so proud of you, and I'm so happy that everything is just evolving and growing with you. And again, you know, it's leadership and marketing skills that we talk about, but the number one thing is that the mindset and the leadership skills so that you can be able to go out there and run your business successfully. And you know, one thing that you mentioned, Rebecca, becoming the attractor factor, that is like the key of the stuff that we teach in here, because the goal is to provide so much value in the front end, like you said, for people to come to you, and that you are not out there harassing people, harassing your friends and family and asking people for referrals, that the referrals are just flowing and coming in. So I'm so proud of you, Rebecca. Thank you for being on this call as well and sharing a little bit of you know, how Millionaire Mentoring has helped you. And we look forward to also, you know, seeing your business grow in another year, seeing where you will be and how much more success you're going to have in your business. I'm going to pass the mic down to Jose, and then he's going to go over another set of PowerPoints as well.
All right, guys. Yeah, I just, you know, guys, I'm so proud of you both.
Yeah.
And just want to let everybody on the call, like, you know, Rebecca's only been on with us 6 weeks. And I feel Emily has only been on, what, 4 months, right? Am I right, Emily?
No, I joined late last year, but never did anything until maybe January.
That's why I didn't see you. I didn't see you active. So you probably weren't active till about this year. I know that because I didn't even see you in the group. Awesome. You know, guys, so this is something that, you know, once you come in and you start just diving into to what we have to offer to the group, right? You know, and I love this. I love pouring into others and sharing what we've learned and our experiences learned. And these are only, you know, there's only 4 of us here. There's 1,500 other entrepreneurs just like us with very, very similar stories. And I mean, it's just amazing what it can do when you get around the right community of people and you have the right support to grow your business as well. You know, because I think that's one of the things that I value the most is the support that we have as a community for each other. You know, it's been amazing.
And then one thing I want to share before Jose goes back into the PowerPoint is that a lot of people say, oh, I have a mentor because, you know, I watch so-and-so on YouTube or, you know, like, you know, Ty Lopez or Tony Robbins. Nothing against those people because I watch their videos all the time. But having a millionaire mentor that you can reach out to, that you can message, that you could post in a group and they're going to reply to you.
Or that you could call.
That you can call. We've had many calls with our millionaire mentors, or 3 of them, over the phone. That is priceless right there. Yes, it's worth way more than, you know, the entry price. And on top of that, you get video access to them like this as well. Interaction with them. You get to ask them questions. It's not that you're just sitting there watching a video. So I wanted to point that out to you guys that are watching as well.
Absolutely, guys. And what I'm going to do I'm just going to jump on the slide here. Where is it? Right here.
This one.
Is it here?
This one.
I want to go on this.
This one. Right here. Yep. And you're going to click the play.
All right. So, guys, we saw Emily's numbers. You know, 79,000 within the last few months applying those strategies Emily got. And, you know, we're going to talk about ourselves here, too. You know, Jennifer and I, you know, we have an amazing story as well. We have a kind of crazy work-love relationship, I guess, you know, you could say. And we met early last year and, you know, and we hooked up and, you know, we were both doing network marketing. I was in transition. I just moved from states. And I mean, guys, it's been one hell of a year, let me tell you. All right. So, guys, we went from struggling network marketers to top recruiters, right, with Black Ops. And, you know, early this year, we see ourselves, we went through a tough, rough winter, guys, through the holidays. I was living off of savings. Jennifer was doing full-time network marketing, and her whole entire organization just collapsed pretty much from like 1 month to another, you know? So needless to say, you know, savings depleted very fast. And, you know, we saw ourselves in some unfamiliar territory, guys. And I'm not sure if anyone out here has experienced anything like this ever in their life. Well, I know it's a first for me, and I never want to be there again. Trust me. But it got so bad for us that we are actually facing an eviction notice. We even went 2 days without water, guys. It was pretty rough. You know, but went from that to actually be able to, you know, leverage off this Black Ops platform. And with the $1,000 instant payouts, And just with Black Ops alone, we are able to produce 38 grand now. And it's been about, I think, 18, 19 weeks now, you know, since we did that. So that's in that period of time. On top of it, now we have multiple streams of income. We're part of 4 other online businesses that we leverage off of, and we use the same skills,
same marketing,
same skills for all these other businesses. As well, I've been able to acquire a 6-figure contract for myself offline as well, guys. So it's done a total 180 for us, for our lives, totally changed things around for us, you know, applying these marketing strategies, okay? And since that we have stepped into our leadership power in the industry, and we are influenced now in our sphere and our level of influence, right? Our last launch that we did with one of our online businesses, we launched, and within 48 hours, we were able to bring in 22 reps for that stream of income within 48 hours time. Can you imagine if you could get 22
new leads for your business in 48 hours?
Which, well, that's nothing now, you know. And we have helped many, many other entrepreneurs just like yourself, you know, and from different various industries to do the same, okay? And now we've already creating our own trainings online that we're able to share and, you know, with other entrepreneurs online as well. We're very, very excited about that. That's just us, you know? So moving on, guys. This is Darren. Darren, the first 9 weeks when he launched Black Ops Underground Marketing, which was last year in July, was able to produce $139,100 within the first 9 weeks. His partner, Ari, was able to produce $150,800 in 61 days. And combined in the first 30 days, these guys did $250,000 combined. And in the first 90 days that we launched this Black Ops Underground Marketing, it was a total of $900,000 that was made. It was paid out in commissions. So as you can see, these 2 guys weren't the only ones making money. That's another thing I noticed when I came into the group, that everybody was making money. I'm like, whoa, I can't wait to start making money too, because obviously at that point we're struggling. So let's say if those numbers seem a little bit, you know, out of reach for you, okay, I'll bring you down a little bit to like some more average people that don't have experience online, just like we did it. This is Michelle Tracy Anderson. She was able to produce $10,000 in a month, guys, $10,000 in a month. So can you imagine what I could do for you with extra income? And she's a single mom in New Zealand, I believe, right? New Zealand. And then we got Lewis and Sandra. They're able to produce $4,000 of extra income with their first 3 weeks of joining Black Ops Underground Marketing. Then we have Billy. Billy is a great guy. And in 48 hours, he was able to produce $3,000 of extra income for himself. We have Mike and Michelle Aldo. Aldos are awesome people too, and they were able to produce $2,000 for themselves within 24 hours. And we have Miss Charlene Savage from Australia, good friend of ours, guys. She's an amazing gal. This was a single mom that only about 18 weeks ago, guys, she was living off her credit cards. She's seeing herself. I forgot what happened with her job in corporate America. I think she got laid off or something, right? Wasn't that a story? And she was buying stuff for her son on credit cards, food, everything, literally living off her credit cards. She teamed up with us 18 weeks ago, and she has skyrocketed her income. She has stepped into her leadership power. She has produced $70,000 just with the Black Ops platform itself. She has written her first book, and now she is getting booked for speaking events, guys.
Using the same strategies.
Using just all the same strategies. All the same strategies. When we say 100% transferable, they're 100% transferable skills that you can apply to anything in life. Okay. And, you know, Jennifer and I's top income in one day is $3,000. $3,000 in one day we're able to produce, which was a few months ago. We had a $3,000 day. That felt amazing. Trust me. All right, guys. So moving on. So what if we gave you guys everything, right? The entire campaigns that have generated as much as $900,000 in 90 days from a complete flat start. All the sales copy you need to start making $1,000 commissions, just like us, everybody else on this panel. all the value campaigns, the follow-up campaigns, the promotional campaigns, and we're going to show you how to do marketing campaigns from A to Z. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Also, we're going to show you how to work social media, what to put on Facebook, how to create the content, how to get the engagement, everything, okay? So what if we did all this for you? And this is what you'll get. You're going to get access to Super Saturday training, okay, which are valued at $29.97. Guys, and these sessions usually go about 3 hours long. And our Millionaire Mentors, man, they're really great guys. And sometimes they just get into it really hard, especially, you know, we're sitting there with classes of hundreds of people on Zoom. And sometimes they go up to like 5 hours, guys, of just pure knowledge. And these are guys that, like I said, once again, they're 7-figure earners a year. They're making 7 figures. And, you know, I love it, man, when we get into these trainings. A lot of notes. We'll give you access to Black Ops Underground membership, which is valued at $89.97. The Genesis Library, which is $1,000 value. Our top secret traffic source, guys, which this is basically the connections for Millionaire Mentors. Like, you don't have to be tech savvy to do this. Darren types with 2 fingers, guys. And this guy makes over $1 million a year typing with 2 fingers, okay? He is not tech savvy at all. So that's why he has a lot of connections. He has webmasters, web designers, graphic designers, you name it. We have a connection for it. And that's what that is. 2 hours of recruiting and mentoring. This is another training that's valued at $1,997. Also, all this wraps up. It's valued at $15,988, okay? And it's not done. Bonus time, right? So this is a bonus. This will be a 90-day millionaire mentoring, okay? And this is valued at $10,000, guys. $10,000 value. If you guys go up on DarrenLittle.com, you're going to see that he charges $10,000 to people for 90 days of millionaire mentoring. And you can get access to this for free, basically. Well, not for free, there's a bonus. But guys, this is huge. This has been so valuable to us. I know to Emily and to Rebecca as well. And so now we're talking a total value of $25,988, guys. And you're going to be able to start popping $1,000 commissions by when you buy the Genesis Library. Once again, I say you're going to own the reseller rights to that. You have a choice. You have an option that you could do $99 per quarter, or you could pay $299 for those reseller rights for the entire year, which is what Jennifer and I have done. And you're going to combine this with the Black Ops Underground marketing and the millionaire mentoring. And combined, it's just going to be awesome. And it's going to be a $25,988 value once again. And tonight,
you're not going to pay that.
Not going to pay that. $10,000. We probably could get that. You know, I would say I probably would have paid $10,000 now. What I know, right? $5,000, not even $5,000, guys. Not even $5,000, all right? So tonight, you guys can get started with us for only $11.49, guys. That's right. $11.49 gets you started, okay? And that includes the reseller rights to the library and everything you need to get started to start popping $1,000 commission, guys, okay? Now, there's only 15 spots left for students, okay? So we have to, you know, there's limited spots, guys. Obviously, there's a lot of people that want to do this all the time. And I'm going to stop this share real quick. Guys, I'm not that tech savvy myself, so you have to bear with me here, guys. Guys, I know there's a lot of information that we gave you tonight, and what I would like for you to do is just to, you know, let it all simmer in, all right? And I know I went over with a lot of numbers. There's a lot of big numbers and stuff, but I just want to assure you that, you know, I don't tell you these numbers to impress you at all, but just to impress upon you on what's possible for you and your business when you team up with three guys, millionaire mentors, right, to help you out, to guide you along your way. Over 1,500 striving entrepreneurs like ourselves, and you see on this panel, Emily, Chin, Rebecca, right? And with the Black Ops Underground Marketing Group, what are the possibilities for you and your business and your life, guys.
So throw your hat over the wall. Make sure that you reach out to the person that invited you to this broadcast, and we'll see you on the inside of Black Ops Underground Marketing. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
There's a question.
Oh, we have some questions here.
Yeah, there's a question at the
Yes,
Q&A.
awesome. Let's get this question.
Why not? Can I post this on my page? Yes,
Absolutely.
you can. Yes,
Absolutely.
you can.
Feel free, Robert Smith. Feel free. All right, guys.
I'll see you guys inside Black Ops.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
We'll see you.
Bye, guys.
Awesome.